Hey YouTube, coming at you with the Color Cup team from Polar Daddy, who is a member of the channel, so thank you for the support. And it's also almost at expert here, 2736 as you can see on screen. And the team is, and it's so funny, that's just like, I don't use the team long enough, but team's at 2736, way above where I am. The second team I showcased, second or third team I showcased last week was Marowak, Whiscash with Blizzard, and Quagsire, and it is the exact same concept here. Talonflame, Quagsire with Sludge Bomb, and Gastrodon. So basically, Quagsire is your safe swap. Try and draw out your grass Pokemon, have a Sludge Bomb to try and catch them off guard, chip in there, and then Talonflame beats it, and then Gastrodon roams free. I got to 2735 after these matches, which is pretty high for me this early in the season, so just wanted to share some matchups. I've never hit Legend, but I've hit Expert the last 4 seasons. Not completely sure what's holding me back, so any feedback is appreciated. The team is standard ABB. Quagsire is your pivot. If Talonflame doesn't win lead, I'm convinced Sludge Bomb is better than Stone Edge to catch grass, but I'm not winning a lot, so I'm not. But I'm winning a lot, so I'm not changing it now. Thanks. Yeah. So where this team just was better than mine, I think Talonflame and Marowak kind of interchangeable, depending on if you want to fly or to just resist the ground or not. And then you have Quagsire, safe swap, that only takes 14 turns to get to a Sludge Bomb and 12 on the next one, which is way quicker than the Blizzard that took 20 and 18, right? So already out the bat, you're looking better, and the Gastrodon is better than both Whiscash and Quagsire, so you have the better Pokemon in the back as a Mudboy. So it's basically just like an elevated version of the team that I showcased earlier in the season. So let's take a look. Talonflame into Abomasnow, which is a win of the lead. So out comes Swampert, going to switch to Gastrodon, and basically you are two-shielding your way through this. There's no way that you lose switch here. Not when you have a Talonflame, which is double super effective against the Abomasnow. You'll live 1. You could live a move here. They may get a second Hydro off here, which is fine. You can live 1. Now the question is, can you take it down before they get to another one? Considering they did not shield, the answer is yes. Take it down. So now the Abomasnow comes back in. We're just going to chip. Now, you are still half flying on Talonflame, so you're still neutral here. And they are correctly just not shielding this because their win con is 2 shield whatever's in the back. So they'll probably get a move off here. That is a lot of damage to take on the Abomasnow, though. You don't need to shield anything. It is a Weather Ball. That does chip 50%. I would connect with the fly here for sure. And then what do? Do you play out one more and try and get to another fly? Or you just instant swap and now and just try an Aqua Tail and see how low you can get this? So into the Quagsire, see how low we can get this. Aqua Tail comes through. Getting off the move there. This will chip. Again, not enough to take out. And now you're in a weird spot because this will probably take you out and they're going to outpace you. So do you try to just incinerate down? No, you're going to commit the shield. Yeah, this is a really tricky one. Getting the move off here. Hoping that they let this go. Yeah. They farm up a great amount. Now, with that farm up, I think they can get to a move before you can incinerate down here. With ease. Yeah. So your opponent played that perfectly. Honestly, I don't think you did anything wrong. The only thing I would... It's tough because it does take 15 to get to the first one. So by the time that first Incinerate registers, they're going to outget you to a Hydro. So I don't think either of you played incorrectly. I think your opponent just played perfectly. Lost the lead, came in, got a shield from you, recognized that their back Pokemon was their win con, just took the 2 shield advantage with it, and that was enough to take the matchup. So that's how I would play that if I was your opponent as well. So I think they just played strong. Okay, good lead. They'll probably get out into something. That something is a Kingra. Just met with a Gastrodon. And again, the problem with this is if you don't shield this, which you are shielding this is why this ABB lineup is so tricky, and you get the defense fall too, which is brutal. Sorry, not defense fall, the attack fall times 2, which means these mud slaps and body slams are just not doing much. Still maybe worth the double shield to try and flip switch here. They let it go. Okay, so you don't need the double shield. I assumed they were going to shield back, but they did not. They may farm down, so just go Earth Power. They are half poison. I don't know if you get to it because you're like 1 HP. Yeah, okay, you would not have got to it. So that's heads up. And they come in. Why would they? Unless they were back on the lead. Oh, sorry. What am I talking about? Yes, of course they're coming back here. Luckily, they did not have Seed Bomb. So if they had Seed Bomb, this game was pretty close to being over. Now, you know, if you let this go and they boost their attack, these Thunder Shocks are really going to add up on Talonflame here. You can probably Incinerate down. You're going to have to shield, though, because these are really adding up on you. And then just try and come out with energy. But I'm pretty sure they may have energy as well. Yeah, they're going to have energy and your defense is fallen. So unless it's just... No, if it's Sludge Bomb, you're taking out. Foul Play, same thing. You're taking out. Okay, so there's two matchups now with the same. And I'm wondering if you now start adjusting your strategy a little bit to try and chip with Talonflame first. The problem that you've had multiple times now is you've done your best to keep switch. But when you eventually come in behind on energy, you're almost always needing to shield to keep switch. Now, Gastrodon is very good at keeping switch because of how much the slaps do, that you can just like take it to the 2 shield and out slap. But the problem is when you're coming in behind on energy, you are almost always coming out down a shield. And Quagsire is not strong enough in the back to overcome being down a shield. So that's basically what's happening. They're coming in, they're losing lead. They're coming in with a Pokemon. You eventually get into Gastrodon. You have to give up a shield to keep switch on the great alignment because your other Pokemon are just so bad. And then to keep alignment, you're down a shield, and then they 2v1 you in the back multiple times now. So perhaps you need to start chipping with Talonflame before. Now, are you gonna bank a shield? No, you're just going straight. So the one time you actually throw a move is when you actually have 2 answers in the back and you want to try and draw out the ground anyways. The grass anyways. So do draw out the grass. Hit him with the Sludge Bomb. This will chip. It will not take out. It's non-stab. So barely, not even 50%, which is rough because now they can just get to this move. However, if they get to this move, you can just come out with like almost 100 energy here. So you can come back in Talonflame. You're probably going to take 4 Incinerates to take this out, which means you'll be at a lot. You may need to burn a shield, though, on the Aerial Ace is the only problem. Unless you want to throw here so you don't have to burn. No, you're going to commit the 2 shields here. Or sorry, just the 1 shield. Hopefully it's not 2. And they give up switch with a nice attempt at a snipe. So they do attempt to snipe you. Going Brave Bird. Maybe just trying to take this out. Hoping that you can just incinerate the other one down. But now, yeah, I don't like that. I think you have to bank that energy and just come and farm. Luckily, in the back, it is also crap for them. I think you maybe have to bank that Fly Brave Bird and just come Gastrodon and just get ahead on the slaps. Like, you don't need to worry about the poison, right? So just banking that Talonflame, coming out with a ton of energy on Gastrodon that you can just like charge move combo the rest of their team. I think is probably how you should have played this. But getting off another Body Slam. X Scissor will take you out. And now you got to hope you can incinerate down before they Volt Switch you down. Okay, does not take you out. You both take each other out. And you still just need to incinerate down before they Volt Switch. And you do. The Incinerate doing super effective damage, taking it out before that Volt Switch. They need 2 Volt Switch there. Okay, Tropius, great lead. They'll get out into something. That something is Kingra. Again, you were 1 more Incinerate away. I think you just do that 1 more Incinerate and grab that shield, or do chip damage. That is easy range here. Another thing you are not doing is coming in Quagsire into these matchups. Now, I know with Quagsire, it's tough because you can't throw the Aqua Tail because it's resisted. Then you're showing your Sludge Bomb, which gives away your secret. But you're immediately coming in with like something that's just going to be punished on the front end here. And again, here we are down 2v1 shield scenario. We're going to try and slam some Body Slams. And we are. They will have at least 1 charge move coming out of this for the Talonflame. And then you're going to add a weird spot where you're like down shield and going to take chip damage here. And you get freaking denied, which is brutal. That 5-turn Incinerate should have gone through there. But just denied. And then is a Marowak. So then this is good alignment here. Shadow Bone would hurt. They have thrown a move, so maybe they don't have the energy. So shielding. I actually kind of like shielding the Shadow Bone there. So Aqua Tail is going to be shielded. I would not be surprised if they shield the next move too. So I would be throwing a move to get that second shield. Because then at this point, with the move on Talonflame, you can just take this out with a charge move. If they do Shadow Bone you out, which is going to be Shadow on Shadow, probably. Yeah, 1 HP. They try and snipe you. You instant come in and take them out with the move. The Brave Bird, knowing that Fire Spin is resisted, still get the fly off, take them out for the win. Was that an accidental Brave Bird? But do take them out with the fly for the win. Okay, great lead. They'll get out. Let's see what you do. It is a Zapdos. Okay, so this one's okay just to come in here. Again, I'm probably seeing something like more Peko in the back here. So I probably would have come Quagsire. Quicker to the Aqua Tails. Like Mud Slap is resisted, and you have a better chance with like your Gastrodon versus probably a second Electric in the back. Again, down a shield, and then if you would have had Quagsire, you would have had this potential Sludge Bomb to catch this off guard. But we are just going to chip Body Slams here. They'll probably come out with energy. They get you, yeah, really smart, wanting not to take a move from you. So they'll have one move to take you out here, and probably another one for the Talonflame if they want to throw it right away, or just throw one in the. It's a Gastrodon in the back. Safe swapping Zapdos. Yeah, you know, Zapdos has some play as a safe swap in this meta just because it's so spammy. Do land the Aqua Tail. I'm honestly surprised they let you land that with the shield advantage. I thought for sure that they would just use the shield advantage there, but now you get this one off, and they threw Earth Power, so you can probably go 2 Aqua Tails here before they, and they're letting this go. Are they just gonna try to get to like a throw the Aqua Tail, throw the Aqua Tail? I know you're gonna maybe they'll let this go, but they can't because one Incinerate takes them out, so they're gonna shield everything. Yeah, you just gotta be aware of that. You just gotta be aware of the scenario there. Two shields left on a Pokemon with 50% health on an Incinerate, which does like 40% damage. So they're 100% going to shield that. So it's an easy bait with the Aqua Tail. But because that Incinerate did so much, you can just Mud Shot down. Okay, Charjabug. Again, kind of a weird matchup, kind of evenish. But if it's a Charjabug in the front, you may want to get into the Gastrodon or something. Or Quagsire, yeah. Because they're going to have something in the back for you. And it's a weird one because it is Credilli, which is half rock. So neutralizes the Sludge, but also neutralizes the Aqua Tail. So yeah, timing was off on that one, but I think he just wanted to get it off because if he tried to time properly, they probably have a move to throw. So now they'll take you out. My only concern is that if you come back in Talonflame, they're probably going to have another move. So you're probably going to have to shield up the rock move here. Buddy, go to sleep. My son's monitor, and he just talked to himself. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't have another move. So I think throwing this charge move right now is correct. Just get this out of here. And back into the second ground here. X's are still neutral. It'll chip. That's what makes Charjabug pretty good against these Mud Boys, is that these X scissors do add up. And they have their own Quagsire in the back. So going to just probably combo the Mud Slap and Body Slam as much as you can here. They do get to move. It's going to be really close whether this takes out. I think he'll live. Yeah. And getting to another Body Slam. If they try and Mud Shot down, you maybe get to another one. Maybe not, though. Maybe they'll Mud Shot you down before you do. Yeah, Mud Shot you down before you do. But you're up 2 shields. You're going to have to burn one here, and you're probably going to have to burn one immediately after. And Charjabug just dumped an X Scissor, so we're not as worried about that. So maybe you can get by with going one more. My only concern is that if you go one more Incinerate, they're going to catch on you here. Yeah, okay, so they tried. I thought they would go try and catch right after the first Incinerate because that's kind of their win con. But they'll probably have an Aqua Tail. Oh, no, you have a move. I was about to say, 'cause if you had another Incinerate, you would have been taken out by an Aqua Tail before you got that to register. Jumpluff is a great lead, so they're going to get out into something. That something is Kingra. We've seen this multiple times now. So you're coming in here, getting off a body slam immediately. And then you're going to have to burn a shield. And then they're going to... Whoa, they shielded. Okay. So now they're just going to try and Aqua Tail you down. Sorry, not Aqua Tail. Octazooka and lower your attack here. And they do. The thing is, you're just way spammier of them, so it doesn't really even matter. Once they burn that shield, I think you could still take it in the ones. No, you're going to have to burn another shield if you want to keep switch. Or, yeah, you're going to just fight for switch here. Now you're did they give up? No, they didn't give up switch. I was like, did they just give up switch? No, it was just kind of a delayed takeout there. So get off a 4 times lowered body slam, which is... Oof. So now they're just going to come out with like so much energy too, and you're down a shield. This is the only problem with this, how this team is playing out. And they give up switch. I mean, they have a shield advantage, and now they're ahead on energy. So they can probably just take you out here. But are they going to shield a move up, or just hope they could take you out here? Oh, what a mistake by your opponent. Unless they're just trying to overfarm here. But do you have a flyer banked or not? So if they're trying to overfarm and you don't have a fly, then they're going to get an Aqua Tail off. If you do have one, then that was a really dumb not throw early. So they're going to get to a move because you do not have a fly. If they have a Stone Edge too, because they may have enough energy. Yeah, okay. Stone Edge takes you out. Again, there's the third time. So 3 times. This is where you shouldn't need me to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this, and it's something that is repeated. That is 3 straight matchups that you played out the exact same, and you lost all 3 the same way. Good lead. They swapped. I think it was Kingra all 3 times, and you made the same gastrodon play every time, and you made the same shield every time, and you made the same going down shields every time, and you lost every time in the back with when your opponent had a shield advantage. Like, you've got to be able to, like, again, thanks for the memberships. I will analyze your battles. This is a big flaw that I see here. But, like, you've got to be able to, like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. Like, you're doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome when you just lost 3 in a row there. So switch it up. Try and chip with the Talonflame with fly before. Grab a shield there and then come in gastrodon. Like, maybe just, like... Yeah, you got to try and change something up. You can't just keep doing that over and over again. Golem, so good lead. So, sorry, terrible lead. And they get in here. Oh, God. Not the grass you want to see. Ferrothorn, which will double resist. The steel double resist on the poison. So, net single resist both here. So, we're just going to have to Aqua Tail spam our way through this. Mudshot is neutral. Yeah, at this point, let it go. Get, 1 Incinerate. Maybe takes out, but because it's double weak to it. But maybe you'll need 2. So, and they give up switch into Golisopod. Probably, honestly, they're probably correctly reading that you have double ground in the back. Like double Mud Boys in the back. So they're trying to keep that Ferrothorn alive for your other Mud Boy. It's not a bad read when Golisopod is just safe swap. So, and they're just sacrificing it, probably just going to... But now they give up switch. Now they're going to be locked if they come back into their... Yeah, now they're locked. So now you can just farm down. And now you have that... Yeah. That's when, like, almost overthinking kills them. Because I think they, like, correctly read that, oh, you have a second one in the back. I want to try and keep Ferrothorn on it. But in doing so... just overthought it and now just aligned the Talonflame on it. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Okay, a couple more battles here. Another terrible lead. So we'll go Quagsire. Hopefully we get met with a grass that we can actually chip. And we can. It is a Jumpluff. So we'll hit the Sludge Bomb. It is a Shadow and you're a Shadow. So it's going to do like 60+%. But still not enough to take out. But will be enough to chip here. And now we're going to chip with Aqua Tail. Maybe catching them off guard. These next 3 minutes need to go fast. I need to go tell my kid, go to sleep. Energy Ball does land, takes you out. So going to get... Yeah, that's fine. We'll take a move here. And we actually hope that Incinerate does not take out, because we want one more Incinerate to get some more energy here. So that's exactly what happens. You get the extra Incinerate off. Then instant swap and just met with another grass Pokemon. That grass is half poison. So these Mud Slaps are actually neutral because of it, which helps our cause out a bit. But man, this is looking like a pretty hard counter team right now. So if anything, you should be... They shield 1, which means this is now just like burn. Yeah, burn the clock, double shield, get back in Talonflame. Because you really don't have an option, because Talonflame cannot take that other Pokemon. So honestly, you should throw a Body Slam here to force the shield. And they give up Switch, and then you scared. I don't know if you were worried that they had a move already, because then you come into a move, and now they can just take you down and come out with a move. I think you got scared by their aggressiveness, because that just cost you. Oh, maybe not. That Mud Slap takes him out while you live a Wild Charge. And you Body Slam out. No way. Crazy. Okay. Last matchup there. Gastrodon. They go up switch into Kingra. Don't look at... Oh, you were so close. You were so close. Oh, no. So we did 2 Incinerates and then came in, which is even worse because we're even more behind on energy, so needed to shield. Luckily, we did not see the attack fall. So not seeing the attack fall is huge, because now you'll outpace, and they've already burned a shield. So you got out of this one, luckily. They double shield, which means that you can just shield if you want. I don't even think you need to, honestly, because I think you could just come in and Talonflame and Incinerate down and come out with a move. Yeah, I'm going to let this go and do exactly that. Incinerate down. You have a Brave Bird loaded now. So Toxapex, you can instant swap, or you can Brave Bird and then swap. So basically getting to 100 energy, going to Brave Bird and then bail. Knowing that this is your win con anyways, probably. Oh yeah, wait, they had the Gastrodon on the front. Sorry, I forgot what they had on the front here for a second, because they swapped out of the lead matchup with a water Pokemon. I get that water is mostly a ground Pokemon, but still. So gonna chip it with these Aqua Tails. This will put it low enough that you're gonna let this go, because you can probably just Incinerate and then Brave Bird the Toxapex. Yeah, so gonna let this go to commit to the Incinerate down. Have to shield the move, but then come out with a Brave Bird to take out what is left of the Toxapex. So I think you got lucky in that mid game there, that they did not get the attack fall on you, and they still burned a shield to try and keep switch as well, where they could have just like let it go and taken shield advantage. Okay, so that is my only suggestion. Like, if you've got a team and you generally know how it works, but you're playing it the same way and you keep losing the same way, like, switch up how you play it. Like, yes, your strategy is sound that you need to get out into one of them. Try to keep switch, because you have a double Mud Boy backline. You really need to keep switch against those like grass Pokemon. So I get why you're fighting for it. But if you're every single time that just losing that same way, you got to try and think like, maybe I need to play this out. I still need to try and keep switch, but I need to play it out differently. So that different is maybe just Fly or Brave Bird. I'd probably say Fly, the Talonflame, and then Gastrodon, to ensure you keep switch without having to burn a bunch of shields. But thanks for this mission. Guess what, everyone? We're done Ultra League and Color Cup. Next week, Master League and Color Cup. So keep those submissions coming. I know I have a good amount of submissions. We'll probably start getting into just subscriber videos soon, unless I have another member that I have not. Joey Lark, have I not done yours? Okay, so I'll do Joey for sure as a member. But then we just have right now a bunch of non-members, which is good, which is fine. This is what I like, right? Please don't, if you are not a member, don't be hesitant to submit, because I will always do the members battles first, because that is one of the perks of the membership. But if this league is on for 2 weeks, like Great League, like anything that's on for 2 weeks in a row, like Color Cup or something like Great League that goes around and around again. If you're just a subscriber, definitely submit, because once I get through all those member videos, I then go to non-member videos, which are just subscribers. Not just subscribers, but like, again, if you're going to buy a membership, you get perks with the membership, right? So thank you all for submitting. Thanks for the battles. Stay tuned for what is going to be a top teams recap. Again, I appreciate you watching the top teams recap, but it is mostly a Google search and a YouTube search type of video, the top teams. And then we'll cover the new the new Team Rocket takeover event with all the new Pokemon. And then hopefully by that time, the new Pokemon is updated in the system, because I don't see it updated yet on the PV Poke rankings. So we'll go over that for Tuesday afternoon, and then we'll do a bunch of teams, Color Cup teams moving forward. And then I just need to get a couple other things and then start trying to interview people. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.